welcome back to my channel. So for today I am giving you the last of my Zelda Skyward Sword HD video. I just finished the game and I have some of the clips of my gameplay. So as you can see here, this is actually the end of that sacred song adventure. I was able to gather all three and went back to the sky, what do you call it, the sky guide Levas, and he's giving me the last part of the song. One of the things that I like about this game is how nice the sound is. So now all three dragons came at the Isle of Song, and they sing. They did a final rendition of the song. So if you actually realize, I was kinda like to go through all that adventure just to get the song, but it lead you to the next adventure of getting the Triforce. So that was nice. Now she wants me to find the location of where it is. So this is the shortcut. I thought it's islands within that thundercloud, but it didn't match. And I realized, that's probably on the Sky Island. So just follow the butterflies. Here's another song from Fee. So gathering all the songs, I went back to all three locations on the ground, and this is one of the most difficult trials here in the game when you're in the spirit realm. And I think the most difficult one out of all the four, including this one, Spirit Realm Trials, is the one on Laneru, because the sand is another challenge. Although you can use the map as a guide to walk through. And this one, I had to repeat this several times in order to finish this, because there's this one that's on the bridge, and then this one that I didn't realize there's water on the ground which recedes. Akala ko hindi. I didn't know, but finally I was able to finish this. And out of this challenge, this Spirit Realm challenge, I got a stone which I know exactly where to go to after, which is the key to finding the Triforce, because I always notice this bird, it's missing an eye, and I'm curious, where's the eye? So that was it. And the transition and how this part of the Sky Island, it's one of the most amazing ones in the game. Again, this game is almost perfect, but I just hate the controls because sometimes it it's like out of all the games you play, you already have a muscle memory, but this game ruins that. But sometimes you're asked to press the right, the R motion control, but then you have to press at the same time A, which is, especially when swinging with vines and ropes, you have to constantly press A, and your hands are just really not suited to do that. And then shield and the focus of the camera, you have to constantly press the left buttons, not at once but different buttons at the same time, just to focus. And it's, if you really play games for a long time, you'll know what I mean. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who has complaints with the controls. But again, the explanation was because this game was intended for Wii, but just remade for Switch. And Wii, as we all know, is very motion controlled, really focused on motion controls. So there, the Sky Temple have now evolved into another dungeon, and it's just sad that it's the Sky Keep now. So it's just sad that I was not able to record all because I'm so into the game. Some of the great dungeons here, I love this part of the game. I mean, the trials to find the Triforce. Because you have to rearrange the rooms in order to get through one. It's like a puzzle within a puzzle. And that's one thing I love about all the Zelda games, is the puzzles, the mind games. So this is the map, but each time you will encounter a pedestal or a control within the dungeons where you can rearrange the map in order to get through all the 3 Triforce energies. So this is the first one. Again, I was too into the game and wanted to finish it, and I really enjoyed it and was not able to save the others. So this was the final one where I was able to complete finding all the Triforce. So after finding all components, I was transported to the goddess statue outside, the big one on top of it. So if you think about it, it makes just no sense, but of course it's a game, and to prolong and extend the story, you find the Triforce. You thought it's all you need to defeat the enemy, but no. There's just more. By the way, if you're watching this and if you already played, please don't judge me, because this is the first time I played Skyward Sword. I've never played it on Wii. Technically, this is my 3rd or 4th Zelda game, considering I played the old one. I tried playing it in the first version of Zelda before, but I did not enjoy it that much compared to Breath of the Wild, which is where I was really hooked. And then I also have Link's Awakening, which I really love, but until now I have not finished defeating the final boss because it's just too difficult. I don't know. I was stressed. So it's actually surprising that I was able to finish this one rather than Link's Awakening. But I really enjoyed Link's Awakening too. The graphics is so cute. Okay, so now on this video, so what happened is the Sky Keep, or the temple part of the Sky Island, dropped down to the sacred temple grounds. So it's like it locked that part where the monster, the imprisoned monster goes out from. So it's like a stopper. So Zelda can now come out of her frozen state. She imprisoned herself there to guard that monster. But now that I was able to complete, or Link was able to complete the Triforce and seal the imprisoned monster permanently, quotation marks, she can get out of the crystal in the past. So she locked herself in the past of Helios. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to review if I was able to record it on the other video where all was revealed to me that, or all was revealed that she is a reincarnation of the goddess. She made herself immortal. And that's her whole mission. And Link's too. So there is everybody's happy. I thought they've completed all missions and were successful. But the villain with the carrot comes back. I knew it because I did not killed him the last time we fought. And I know there's a catch. So again, this is the upcoming trial after this sequence is not the hardest but most irritating because there are no saving statues or bird statues that you can save. So every time you die because you lack, or your hearts, you no longer have hearts, you have to start all over and defeat them all again. It's not too difficult to defeat them, but if you don't have any more resources, then you have to start all over every time. And then I finally decided, wait, I'm gonna stop and save, starting this part where she was abducted, and go back to the island in the sky and get all the potions I need, which I should have done the first time. So I have heart reserves before I did this challenge. So maybe it took me 5. So what happens is that he did that fence, right? So he locks the fence and then he sends all the bokoblins, the red and the blue one, even the large ones, to fight you. You just have to defeat them. They're not difficult to fight because you have the complete master sword now. It's just that And again, I was able to conserve the hearts after I got all the potions I need, because each time you defeat these bokoblins, you get a heart. But you don't really need. Okay, so this was a huge shortcut, because before fighting those, or after fighting those bokoblins, you will fight the Dark Lord. I skipped a lot of the stories because by this time I just want to finish the game. I don't want to watch the videos or the story clips anymore. And I tried several times to fight the Mies. So finally was able to defeat him. For the Dark Lord, the best way is to push your sword through repeatedly. I used the upward motion to move him out of the edge, and then do the lethal blow 3 times to kill him. Now for the Mies, the technique is be close to him and move out if he's going to strike, move back, jump back if he's going to strike. And on the thunder, this is where you need all your potions and hearts, on the thunder lightning part. Really, they say thunder, it's the lightning part, because he's really fast. So whenever he charges, you have to move back, and when you get the lightning or the thunder, make sure you strike him immediately. I had on this video, the one that I captured, maybe it's the 5th time that I did the lethal blow before I can kill him. So there it is. I was able to defeat the Mies. It's all happy ending. I like this part, the Woodwind Impa. If you played Breath of the Wild, she's also the ancient, the old woman there. It is so emotional on this part. The one with Zelda and Impa. I really liked it. There's, but it's kind of sad, because all along she was there with you on the present time, and then you realize that the person that you wanted or helped you along the way was already there, even before and you only appreciated her after all that happened in the past. Get what I mean? And then once you realize that she's gone, her mission's ended, it was so sad. I get where, as for Fee, I get where the others, I get where the feeling that they hated with her, because sometimes she's stating the obvious, and sometimes it's not even accurate. And sometimes you already spoke with another NPC telling you what to do, and then she summarizes it, like, why? Good thing she's not on the other games anymore. And as I've said, I'm weirded out by the way she dances. I don't know, but I'm not sure if I'm the only one. She resembles the princess in Breath of the Wild. the sister of the shark prince. Oh, she's a shark princess. She resembles a lot like her. After going through all that trouble, you have to return the sword. But it's actually good. Like, you'll think, after all that, I have to return the sword, and then later you will realize, yes, it's the past. If I go to the present, the sword will still be there. So it's like, because a spirit of the Demise is in the sword. That's the reason why they returned it to its pedestal, to make sure that it's forever locked in there. But then I'm not sure if I'm the only one or if there's a known fact on the game. It says, Demise even said it, that there's a curse. That's why it keeps repeating. Like, that's the main reason why there's a lot of versions of Zelda game. Maybe the fact that you store the spirit of the enemy on the sword that you will use to defeat him. Maybe why. That's why. Anyways. Just have to excuse. So now it's time to go back to the present. Especially like the time traveling part of this game. If you there's a challenge with one of the dragons where he's sick, so he can't give you the part of the song, the dragon Lineru. And part of the challenge is they have a seed that does not grow in the desert. So you have to go, and there's the garden in the temple which can grow that seed. But in order to get the fruit which the dragon needs to heal, you have to go to the past and plant the tree there. And then when you go back to the present, the fruit is already on the tree. It has grown. So that's what you bring to the dragon Lineru. It's just that I was not able to save it, or maybe I had it but I was not able to transfer the clip on my phone. So Impa, this is one of the saddest part. So this is just all end credits after defeating the enemy. Like, what happens? So you're just like watching the movie. So she gave her other bracelet to remember her by. She's so sad that she can't come with them in the future. Again, the twist. The twist is that she's already in the present, of course. She's there with you all along, and it's too late to realize that. So in a way, it's like they're changing the future with what they're doing in the past. Like, they didn't realize it was her because she didn't have the bracelet before. Not until Zelda gave her that bracelet. But now that she knows, or maybe she's hiding it, but now that she has the bracelet and she realized it was her, dun, 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 dun. That was so sad. She did fulfill her mission though. I think she's one of the MVP, if not Link. She fulfilled her mission. So that was it. That was the whole game. There's actually an option for you to delete. Well, you kinda have an option to create another save for the hero mode. So it's like you're going to start all over, but it will be a lot more difficult than the first adventure. This is just a bonus clip, like how it ends, what happens to the heroes. There's on the credit scene, you will actually see what Zelda, it's like Zelda's point of view. What did she go through while you or Link is on an adventure. So it's like her version of the adventure. And this, they're just saying goodbye to each other. What are their plans in the future? Eventually, Zelda and Link wanted to stay in the ground, which is so in the time. Anyways, I really did enjoy this game, and right now I'm on a game slump where I don't know what to play. I'm trying to get back on my old farm games, which keeps me relaxed, but I'm still missing the adventure. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, although I was not really able to show part of the game. I mean, the whole combat play, because I'm so busy and I'm so focused. At least I was able to capture some of the highlights. I'm sure a lot of people are showing that. It's just that I want to capture or record these as highlights. It's like an achievement. It's like for an adventure game, it's like in a way that's your achievement. Okay, thanks. Watch out for the next games I'll feature or show in my page.